Please answer in the comment section. What do you think is the best part about this stat line? All right, we got the backups in. I think it's safe to do this video now. And by the way, before I get up, I'm nice and comfy before I get up. What about that LSU Ole Miss game, man? Woo! Game of the year? I don't know. I don't know about all that, a little too early, but I tell you this much. Game of the day, for sure. And then that Duke Notre... Dude, I'm still mad about that Duke Notre Dame game. 4th and 16, you're blitzing all game, it's working, you don't blitz. That just drives me crazy. Why would you allow a quarterback to sit back there and have all the time in the world? I hate that. 4th and 16, no, you got to give him pressure, man, because that's just life. In life, people don't do good under pressure. Most people, at least. You know your boy Matt, a.k.a. White Randy. I thrive under pressure. Now let's go. Why does that take so long? I don't know. Okay. Now you see me a little bit better. Like I said, new character unlocked for today's Saturday. What character will I be next Saturday? Don't know. Never know. Can be. Maybe. Pooh Shiesty Mask. You never know. You never know. But anyways, Alabama game is wrapping up here. Let me turn down the TV so I can focus and lock in. By the way, if you didn't watch this, or if you watched this game, I have a genuine question. Is it just me, or was it just me? Or are these announcers whack? I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. These announcers, they just weren't it. There's some announcers, I just feel like when I listen to them, it bores me, it's putting me to sleep. That's how I felt watching this game. Maybe it's because of the blowout. I don't know, and that's nothing personal against them. I'm sure they do a good job. Or, well, I guess I'm basically, whatever. I called them out. It is what it is. Let me know your thoughts on that down below. Let's talk about the game itself. Matt, lock the crap in, sorry. Overall, let's, man. This is, and the game's still going on, I'm watching it. This is the second straight week I am pleased. And I'm more pleased this week than I was last week. I'm just really happy with how this Bama team played on offense and the defensive side of the ball. For starters, let's talk about the offense. Everybody's critiqued Tommy Rees, Jalen Milroe, Nick Saban. I've done my fair share. Everybody's critiqued Tommy Rees. If you don't know who that is, it's the new offensive coordinator from Notre Dame. And this game against Mississippi State, it really seemed like, to me at least, and I tweeted this out, we looked like the old school Alabama. And that's why I was so pleased, and I am so pleased. We look like Alabama. The first couple of weeks, we didn't look like Alabama. Even last year and the year before, we didn't look like your typical Alabama team. In this game, against Mississippi State, on the offense and defensive side of the ball, we look like Alabama. I want to go back to old school Alabama. Now, will we do that? Don't know. But in this game, we did it. I think it's better when Jalen Milroe is throwing the ball only 15, 20 times a game, and he's running the ball 10 to 15 times a game. That is this Alabama play style. Every single team, every single year. The cool thing about it is, yeah, you get the same head coach and some players coming back, but you have a new identity. It's a new challenge. This year, our identity is we got to lean on the defense, which I like, by the way, and we also, come in. We got to lean on the rushing attack, whether that be from the running backs, Jace McClown and Rodale Williams, or whether that be from the quarterback, Jalen Milroe. We got to rely on the rushing attack. We can't rely and hope that Jalen Milroe goes out here against Texas A&M next week and LSU and Tennessee and he throws for 450 yards. That's not our identity. Last year was our identity, and same thing the year before and the year before and the year before with Mac Jones and Tua Tagovailoa. But this year, no, not our identity. And it seemed like against Texas, we tried making that our identity. That's just not who we are. It seems like slowly we're seeing it. We saw it against Ole Miss in the second half. We saw it here against Mississippi State. We're finding out who we are. Shut up. I already know what all these Timothys are about to run to the comment section and say, oh man, you played Mississippi State, they're unranked, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? Georgia struggled with Auburn, who's unranked, and they're also rebuilding, and Auburn sucks. So where's your argument there? How about you bring that up? Georgia only won by 7 points, and Alabama won by 23 points, and both games were on the road against not-so-great SEC teams. Your argument's invalid. Everybody knows this. If you're an athlete, you know this as well, or former athletes. Winning on the road in the SEC, I don't care who you're playing outside of Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt sucks. Anybody outside of Vanderbilt winning on the road, it's not an easy task. It's hard, and you just gotta respect it, to me. I'm not saying you guys say Alabama's a top 5 team or even a top 7, 8, 9, 10. Or I don't know. I think I put them in my top 10 after this. I'd put them at number 10. But my point is, I'm not saying you guys say Alabama's back. They're back to the top of the top. No. I'm not saying that. But don't discredit this win. It was a big time win. Now, sorry for the rant and tangent. Let me pull up Jalen Milroe's stats, because we all know he's the X factor. This Alabama team can only go as far as Jalen Milroe can take us, or will take us. I think it's rather simple, guys. If Jalen Milroe plays good, we can beat anybody. If he plays bad, we can lose to anybody. Would y'all agree with that? Let me know in the comment section. I think that's a pretty fair statement, but hey, that's just me. My apologies, y'all cannot see that. There we go. There we have it. Jalen Milroe, in this game, only 12 pass attempts. 10 for 12, $164 through the air. As you see right here, left it blank. No tutties, no INTs. That's fine. That's fine. But guess what? On the ground, 11 rushes. He had more rushes than completed passes for 69 yards. Remember, sacks get included in that. I think he got sacked twice in his game. But, well, I'm not even going to start with this, actually. He got 2 touchdowns to go along with that. That's great. But you want to know the best part about this stat line? What's the best part? I'm asking you a question. Please answer in the comment section. What do you think is the best part about this stat line? Give you some time. Go to the comment section. Timothy, write your comment. Well, guess what? That was a trick question, because nothing on here is the best part about the stat line. The best part is, I'm about to write it to you, or I'm about to write it right here. Or actually, let's erase that. 0 T O's. Circle it, underline it, whatever you got to do. 0 turnovers. That's all we need you to do. If Jalen Milroe plays like this, we can beat anybody. That's winning football. Now, granted, we all know this. He is a bull in a china shop. So for him to not have a turnover, it is kind of shocking, and it just goes to show you how good Alabama can be if he doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, they're already good when he does turn the ball over. So if he doesn't turn it over, it takes him from good to great. He played a great game. I've criticized him a lot. He's taken a lot of heat, but like I've always stated on the channel, it's nothing personal, it's just a football take, but I'm proud of you, Jalen Milroe. You played an outstanding game, and you're our guy. You know, the whole CDL thing. Look, it's over, man. Jalen Milroe, he went to CDL school, whatever you call it. He got his CDL, and now he's driving a truck. He's driving a ship. He's driving this Alabama team. We're going up the mountain. Yeah, we're hitting some bumps. It's all right. Yeah, tire blew out. We got to change it. But we're heading up the mountain, slow and steady pace. He's our guy. He's our truck driver, CDL driver, whatever you want to call him. And I'm proud to have Jalen Milroe as our quarterback because he's also a great person. So, good performance today from Jalen Milroe. Do want to speak on that because quarterback is always I ain't got to race it. Quarterback is always one of the biggest, topics out there. So, talk about the quarterback, running backs, Jace McClellan, Rodell Williams. They did their thing. I was really proud of Jace McClellan. Very powerful running. I just like the intensity this Alabama team played with. I like how sometimes after some big plays, our players, they were kind of trash talk. I like that because it shows me you care. And I think, and Nick Saban says this sometimes. And oh yeah, what about Saban? Speaking of Saban, man, he was getting at Terrion Arnold. Man, he was screaming on in the first half. And a lot of people think he's crazy, but like he said, passion looks like aggression to the weak-minded people. So, is that how that quote? I don't know. It's something like that. You know how it goes, or maybe you don't. The funny thing with Saban is, and most people have admitted this, the older he gets, he doesn't scream as much. He's not doing all that crazy yelling he was doing 10 years ago. But tonight, we got a little throwback version of that, and I was happy to see it. Because these players, they need a fire lit inside of them, and sometimes Saban needs to push them along the back, slap them on the butt, and get them in gear, and he did that Proud of the defense, proud offense. Who else am I missing? Nobody really. Wide receivers, they did their thing. Defense, it's still, like I said, our defense is their strong suit, one of the better defenses we've had in the past couple of years, and I really don't have any complaints. Yeah, we gave up 17 points, but Mississippi State, they're an offensive team. Don't have no problems with that whatsoever. This defense, right now, I think they're really good. There's levels to it. You got good, really good, great, and elite. I think we're really good. We're on the fringe of great. And maybe by the end of the year, we could be elite. Don't know. May never get there, but that is our potential. We're good. But we're also a very young team. O-line, do want to address this as well. Offensive line. Where was that against Texas? Offensive line was immaculate. It was unreal. You can't say enough good things about the protection Jalen Milroe had back there. And that's why he played so well, too, because he had protection. When Jalen Milroe has time to throw, he can do a lot of things. Now, it is worth being said, with all this great stuff I'm saying about Bama, you have to take into account a main reason Alabama did look good is because we were playing Mississippi State, and Mississippi State is not good. You got to throw it in there. It's a combination of Alabama executed and Mississippi State. They didn't execute. They're not a very good team. They're not as talented as a Texas or even an Ole Miss. So you do got to throw that in there. It's something you can't just slide under the rug. Mississippi State's not that good of a team. So, unfortunately, I don't want to discredit the win, but I do take wins like these with a grain of salt. Now, if Alabama can do this again next week against Texas A&M, between me and you, I might overreact a little to that. We do this. We perform like we did in this game against A&M. I was going to call them ATM, but I ain't going to do no jokes. A&M, yeah, I might have to bump Alabama up in my personal rankings, because that'd be impressive. But Mississippi State, I'm going to try to stay off the, what was the next Saban call it, rat poison. Just take this win with a grain of salt. We took care of business. It was a business trip. Nothing to get excited about. And I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on. I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, yeah, Will Reichert, our field goal kicker, dude. Yeah, he's got to be the best kicker in the country. Dude never misses. But I say that now. We'll probably need him to make a field goal and he'll miss it. That's just Alabama luck. Hopefully I don't jinx him there. But not too much more to say, guys. Duke game, Duke Notre Dame game, that was crazy. Ole Miss LSU game, probably game of the year. That was unreal. And then this to cap it off. It was a great day of college football. Great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I need to go to bed so I can wake up early, do some film study. And you know what tomorrow is. The Sunday recap. The video that everybody looks forward to the most, or at least myself. There's many more things I could say. I know I'm missing some stuff, but I'll leave it at that for now. Let me know your thoughts down below. But